Greetings on another new beautiful day on this awesome planet we call our Earth. So today I want to talk to you about entanglement. Such a buzzword. How do I get entangled with stuff? Entanglement extends beyond physics and it echoes through various aspects of life, of our consciousness and of our reality. So entanglement can be seen as a metaphor for the interconnectedness and the interdependence of all things. We are truly interconnected and we are so interdependent, not codependent, interdependent on all things. So let's explore how we actually become entangled and how that manifests in our lives. First of all, there's your ideas and your concepts. So as you explore and you learn, you're entangling with new perspectives, which lift your understanding, which elevates your perception, which changes context for you, because a concept always leads to a context. And the concept is the idea and the context is the meaning. It's like texting someone. You're giving meaning to your expression and to your communication. So ideas and concepts can actually allow us to explore and learn that we allow ourselves to get entangled with so many things, and it feels like you can't extrapolate yourself from it. Entanglement is actually also a very good thing. People and relationships. Your connections with others create entanglements very often. It influences others, it influences your thoughts, your emotions, and your experiences, especially when you're seeing it as an unpleasant entanglement, something that is actually inhibiting you, that is taking away from your pleasure, from your value, from life being good. Your own thoughts and emotions creates internal entanglements where you just become stuck, and internal entanglements occur when your thoughts, when your emotions interact and influence each other. That also can be described as an entanglement. So the world around you offers entanglement. Your observations, your actions, your presence, it entangles with the environment because it contributes to the complex web of reality. Because everything that we do has an impact on the bigger picture, on the complex web of reality that we can't see with our own cage of logic. It's not available for us to see that bigger picture. We need to accept that there is one, but we so easily become so entangled in things that the value is lost. So embracing this entanglement as a fundamental aspect of your human life experience leads you to a deeper understanding, a deeper acceptance of the interrelatedness of all things, the intricate relationships that you need to navigate, that's within you and around you. And let me tell you, relationships now is becoming more and more intricate and more complex because of the advent of technology and the way that things are just moving faster and faster and faster and faster, and we really don't have time for each other anymore. We become entangled rather. So this is a reminder that everything is connected, and most especially that your presence, you are important. Don't think that when you're absent, no one will notice and it doesn't make a difference. Your presence makes the difference, because very often you are the magic ingredient, that if you're not there, things are just not the same. And I so often see how little regard people have for their own presence and for the fact that they are really important and that when they're absent, they are missed. So if you are in a state of respect, remember that you're not just exploring concepts of your entanglement with them, with others, or how they are entangled with you. It's entangling with them because we are evolving together. We are in this process of life together and we're going forward together. And that means that we are entangled. This synergy is the essence of growth, of learning and creation. Don't feel so entangled in your own life with things that are obscuring your vision because it's just like an entangled mess. No, see entanglement from now on as an interconnectedness, as a wonderful web of energy that connects us all, because we are all from the same source anyway, no matter what your perception or your context is in terms of that, because you have a source, you must have an origin, otherwise you cannot exist. And most things in our world is so entangled, the one can no longer exist without the other. Let's respect that in our interactions with others and recognize that the entanglement that we sometimes are forced to endure is not always something that we have been punished with. It can also be a wonderful blessing. So let's start thinking, let's start changing the way that we want to perceive this feeling of entanglement. And let's make it magic, like soft golden glitter that descends on us when we feel that connectedness with another. And then we can celebrate this term called entanglement. We can make it work for us. So look at from now on how you perceive your entanglements, and let's see if you can give it new magic and that you can give yourself permission to be pleasantly surprised. Don't forget to push the like button and leave a comment if you like what I'm saying. I'm not going to go read it. I just want you to leave a comment. It's wonderful for my channel. And push the subscribe button and share my videos if you think someone can benefit. That'll also be wonderful. So thank you for stopping by today and sharing these few moments with me. And remember, such is life. See you soon. Bye.